Hello YouTube, it is Speeding Viper, and before the video begins, yeah, basically, I am the most inconsistent uploader ever. I think that is pretty much a given at this point in time. But yeah, I've been sorting a few things out. I did mention a career mode in the original intro of this video, which is why I'm doing this one post-com. And yeah, I'm basically just the most inconsistent uploader ever, and hopefully I will be getting into an actual consistent uploading schedule on that Sunday, which probably will never happen, but I can try at least. Yeah. But anyway, Trulli on pole position. As to why he set a time, I do not know, but he's pole position. And Button, don't know what was going on with him, but he had a horrendous time in qualifying, because he's here and Barrichello starts all the way down 17th due to the reverse grid. If he had a problem, I don't know why he's here, but he was out in Q1 along with Webber and of course Trulli, which means, who was it? I think it was, yeah, it was Montero got through, then Speed and Liuzzi. So 3 of the backmarker cars were into Q2. They still start in the top 10, but Liuzzi was 2/10 off Coulthard's time. So it's pretty close. Obviously that's not going to be replicated in this, he's just going to be miles off the pace. But yeah, Button and Trulli have a massive advantage for this race. So let's get into it. Okay, team man. We're going to be racing any second now, and Trulli looks to have got an okay start. So jostling for position behind. Montagni's second. I think he hit the wall actually on the inside, which is going to affect his run. And Button having a look at Sato there, isn't quite able to get past. He's having a look around the outside now. It's going to turn to the inside for the next corner. Opening out onto the hangar straight, and this is where Button's going to have the advantage. He's going to have a look around the outside, and he doesn't quite make it. He's going to go around the outside on the corner, and all this is doing is losing him time to Jarno Trulli. He has very aggressive into the hairpin. He's ran a little bit wide. Albers is still holding 5th, Speed 7th, Montero 8th, Clear 9th, and Liuzzi is still in 10th place, but he does have Rosberg right on the back of him. This Button's going for it. He's through. Button is up into a podium position. And Albers was able to hang on. As Liuzzi getting close to Rosberg! What? Okay, so when we looked away, it was just after this next corner. That's BMW Sauber. I think that's Villeneuve trying to get past Coulthard. So we've got Liuzzi ahead, clean ahead of him. And somehow Rosberg he's currently sat in 11th. Oh my god! Only just keeps it on the track, but if you want to make an impressive debut season, that's the way to do it. So fantastic work from Rosberg to get from 11th to 8th, just dive bombs around the outside of 3 cars, but Trulli leads the race, and he's got Montagni in 2nd place, currently holding up Jenson Button in the Honda.
With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Trulli leads, Ide is 2nd, Button is 3rd, Sato 4th, he's slipped from 3rd, 5th is Albers, Webber 6th.
Button to be down the hangar straight with the slipstream of Montagni. He's going to have a look around the outside. I don't think that's going to work again. No, it is. He powers around the outside. He's through into 2nd place. Can he catch up to Jarno Trulli? Speed has been passed by Rosberg. Rosberg is on fire. He's going to have a look around the outside of Albers. That would be an impressive move. He gets a good exit off here. He's tucked right in the slipstream of the Midlands. And where's he going to go? He's just going to stick behind Albers for now. Forces Albers into a little bit of a mistake there. He's going to have a look to capitalise now. Is he going to go up the inside? Yes, he does. He goes for it up the inside. And he's through into 6th place. So Williams working well through the field here. And Webber's next target is Takuma Sato. As Lietzi starts to come under pressure from Jacques Villeneuve. As he closes in on Thiago Monteiro. He needs to do that as quickly as he can to get in the slipstream and try to get past the Midlands if he wants to defend from Villeneuve.
Sato 4th. Webber is 5th. That's a gain of 1 place. 6th is Rosberg. He's moved up from 8th. Christian Albers 7th.
It's a good run for the Maggots and Beckett section from Lietzi. At least a good exit anyway. Has a look up the inside, just a little bit too far back for now. But in a couple of corners' time could be his chance. He's actually going to have a look up the inside. Where he takes a wider entry into there for a tighter exit, a better run through. Trying to just flatline it a bit. Get as close as he can to Thiago Monteiro. He's going to have a look around the outside. They're going to be side by side through the left-hander. But Lietzi's got it. He's up into 10th place. And now he's going to try to close in on his teammate in Christian Klein. Klein is up the inside. He's got the move done.
Stopping for no one right now. That lap was 1:19.14. That's noticeably quicker than Trulli. He's lapping in the high 120s. Lap
So
4
Button is charging on Jarno Trulli.
leads. Button is 2nd. Ide 3rd. Sato 4th. Webber is 5th. 6th is Rosberg. Christian Albers 7th. And Christian Klein is in 8th.
This is a vast contrast. Vast? So this is a very big difference to Monaco, where there was just absolutely nothing going on at all. And very different because, yeah, now we've got lots of action. Jenson Button is looking like he could take the race win. There's Takuma Sato. He's got the 2 Williams right behind him. As Montagny sits in this podium position, and he's just holding it steady. He's just keeping it tight, keeping it neat, and just pulling away from Sato as Rosberg runs a little bit wide there. There's Klein, there's Albers, there's Lietzi. He's up ahead of his teammate.
He's just on a lap of 1:20.36. He's making significant ground on Trulli. The gap has closed to 0.6 seconds.
Has to back out of it there. That's going to lose him a lot of time. Webber's had a good run there. He just isn't able to utilise it. Neither is Lietzi behind. Oh, Webber runs wide. That could put him under pressure from Rosberg, but the two have lost a lot of time, and now Klein is right on the back of the pair of them, as Lietzi is going to try to use a little bit better straight line speed in that Toro Rosso to get side by side with Albers, and he's actually ahead as they approach the corner, but Albers has got the inside line. Lietzi trying to hold it as tight as possible, but Albers defends it with that inside line. Brilliant driving from Christian Albers, and Lietzi's going to have a look at the inside into the next turn. That's not going to work, so he's going to have to focus on the exit for this corner. Get as good as exit as he can, close in on Albers on the run into the left-hander, and try to get around the outside maybe. That seems to be one of the best places for overtaking. As there's a Ferrari in there, that's Michael Schumacher who gets past Jacques Villeneuve.
That lap time is a significant improvement for Trulli, and the posted time is his best of the Grand Prix so far. He's just on a lap of 1:20.41. Now he's opening up a bit and getting away from Button. He's lapping in the high 120s. The gap is 0.8 of a second now.
not a lot between these two, and Button's had a very good run through there.
Button is second. Ide third.
As he gets very close on the run, he's having a look up the inside, isn't quite able to slot his car there. He runs a little bit wide on the exit, but he just keeps it on the track, and just shows him that he's there once again. He's going to focus on the exit of this corner, have a nice run through there. He's getting as close as possible to Jarno Trulli, but the similarly matched cars is making it as difficult as it can be. As Liuzzi is... Albers is out with an engine failure! I just caught that. I don't know who is missing also from this, but... just caught the end of it. Albers is out with an engine failure, and that promotes Michael Schumacher up into the points, and Liuzzi up into 7th place. Schumacher having a look up the inside. He was very far back, but the 7-time world champion gets the move done. Montagni's out. Montagni is out. Probably an engine failure.
Rosberg is 5th. He's moved up from 6th. Klien is 6th. Michael Schumacher is 7th. That's a jump of 3 places. Liuzzi is in 8th.
So this makes Sato's defensive drive it just raises the stakes of this drive, and he's putting on a great defense currently. But Webber is very close as they go on to hang a straight. He's got the slipstream, and he's going to look to try get past Takuma Sato here. It doesn't work, and Michael Schumacher is very aggressive up the inside of Christian Klien. He's making as much ground as he possibly can. He wants to get through these guys as quickly as possible, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch up to 1st and 2nd. I think a podium is possible, but I believe a win is completely out the question at this point. Speed now defending from Rubens Barrichello. As Michael Schumacher runs a little bit wide, but he's going to go for it again. And what a move from Michael Schumacher. He's through past Rosberg, and now he's got Mark Webber set in his sights.
Webber 4th, Michael Schumacher 5th. He's up from 7th. 6th is Rosberg. He's down from 5th. Klien is 7th. Liuzzi is in 8th.
Cars just look absolutely amazing as Webber's actually run a little bit wide there. Michael Schumacher's good try around the outside. That hasn't worked. If anything, that might have lost him a slight little bit of time. But he's going to get the slipstream now. And Schumacher's definitely... he's slowing down. Michael Schumacher pulling off the circuit. He looks to be out the race. There's no smoke. Has he had a gearbox failure? But Michael Schumacher was being very aggressive as quick as he could, but he is now out the race. That's promoted Liuzzi back up into 7th, Barrichello into the points, and Speed is now in 9th place. That's probably going to bring a sigh of relief to Takuma Sato as well. Rosberg runs a little bit wide, and Rosberg trying to have a look at Mark Webber now. He may be a little bit quicker. Williams may want to think about switching the 2 drivers just to see if they can get past Takuma Sato, because he's putting in a very good defensive drive, and so is Trulli for the lead of the race. But Liuzzi is now coming under pressure from Rubens Barrichello, as Speed has Felipe Massa to deal with. Brilliant driving from Liuzzi there, just forces Barrichello out wide a bit, and that's just going to give him a little bit of breathing room as they run down the hangar straight, and that's going to allow him to defend into the right-hander. As he closes in on Christian Klien. And if he gets in the slipstream, Barrichello is certainly going to struggle to get past the Toro Rosso.
There is not much time left.
He's very close, but he's not close enough.
Webber is on a final charge. This race is not over yet. If things continue, it's not looking great for Sato. The gap is now 1/10 of a second. That was a good second sector for Sato. The gap has grown to 9/10 of a second now.
So it must have been a flying second sector for Sato.
Final few laps, Trulli leads. Button is second.
As Massa is through up into 9th place.
Webber fourth.
I've said it before, but Toro Rosso need the points. They've got a car capable of doing it, especially if they're getting into Q2.
Is in 8th.
It looks like Webber still has something left. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second.
Barrichello just a little bit closer.
Webber is putting on the pressure. He was once again quicker.
Don't think he's close enough. He's going to have a try. And he's got it done just at the last second. Gets it up the inside. Brilliant driving from Barrichello. And Liuzzi immediately tries to fire back, but that's put him under pressure from Felipe Massa. Massa's up the inside through the right-hander, and he's through. Liuzzi out of the points now. Meanwhile, Sato is still holding 3rd place with the 2 Williams behind him, Klein behind him. Barrichello closing in now, along with Felipe Massa.
Sato has found some speed now. He looks as if he's trying to prove a point. That's extended the gap by 4/10.
As we head into the closing stages of this
Sato
Grand
with
Prix,
a brilliant defensive
Trulli
drive.
leads.
And these two are already on the hanger straight, which just shows how slow the Super Guri is.
Webber 4th, Rosberg is 5th, Klein is 6th, Barrichello is 7th. He's moved up from 8th, and Massa is 8th.
It looks like Webber still has something left. The gap is half a second at the moment.
So it's pretty tight between Sato and Webber. But Webber just can't find a gap past him. As Button is being very aggressive into here. Trying to get as much time as he possibly can.
It looks like Webber is putting on the pressure. He was once again quicker through that last sector. He looks as if he's trying to prove a point. That's reduced the gap by 4/10.
Oh, to make it a 1/10 gap. Ooh, Klein's having a go. He's up into 5th place as Rosberg runs wide.
This is the final lap of the race for leader Trulli. Button is behind him in 2nd place.
Very close as they approach the Maggots and Beckett section. It's the final lap of the Grand Prix. Button's had a terrible run through there. And I think Trulli is going to do it.
The gap has now grown to 3/10 of a second. As the end of the race draws near, it's looking like Webber has still got a chance to gain a position. But will he be up to the challenge?
Well, it hasn't been so far through this race. He's been stuck behind Takuma Sato. But can Sato hang on to a podium finish for Super Aguri?
The margin has shrunk by another 10.
It's very close as he goes through there. He's had a tight run through there, and he's going to be pretty close to Sato as they exit out onto Hanger Straight. So Sato's still defending as they're almost going 3 wide through there, but Massa is the gaining one out of that, I think. Rosberg's going to try and hold it around the outside. He's got the inside, I think, for the next corner. I know Massa gets a very... Oh, Barrichello is out of Button. Barrichello from the outside. Button, what am I talking about? He's in 2nd, and he's actually taken 2nd place. Trulli with a great victory for him. So now it all falls down to this few positions here. Because Barrichello is very aggressive. They went 3 wide, which is somewhat impressive, actually. Fisichella needs some points, actually, over Barrichello. And he's going to go for it up the inside. Takes the points position away from Barrichello.
A great manoeuvre from Klein. He finally
Felipe Massa, the championship leader, he's got a 12-point gap, I think, at the top currently. And he's going to take 6th place. 3 points for him. It's a very good start to the season. It's been a very good opening bunch of rounds for Felipe Massa.
Again, another fantastic race. And so we conclude the final part of this first European leg.
Look at that, it's all tight between first and second, and then a 38-second gap back to Takuma Sato. That is just unbelievable, but brilliant driving from Sato to get third place. And Williams a double points finish for them. Toro Rosso don't get any points on the board, which would have been good for them to get some points over their rivals Midlands, but they haven't done that here today, and they're currently still sat in last place. I believe 4-point gap ahead to Midlands. What was the next round? Said it probably. The next round is Canada. So that'll be an interesting one. But we're going to go on to the championship standings. Alright guys, here is the championship table. Felipe Massa remains at the top, and his gap is currently 15 points. He's looking pretty uncatchable at the moment. David Coulthard 24 points in second, Fisichella third with 23, and Jenson Button jumps up ahead of his teammate Rubens Barrichello. They're on 21 and 19 respectively. And the top 5, although they're not exactly close to Massa, from like second down to well, second down to 16th is covered by 14 points. That's not exactly a lot, considering that's like a win and a 5th. Which, yeah, so pretty close in the midfield and upper midfield section, but Massa is just got himself a gap, and as to have Ferrari in the constructors standings, as they're on 52 points, and BAR, wow, Honda, I'm a year late, but Honda, they're on 40 points, and they're defending from their B team, Super Aguri, who are only 3 points behind in the worst car on the grid. Partly due to the fact that they're starting at the front of the grid because they're the worst, but they're in the top 3. Red Bull are further 4 points behind Super Aguri, and then it's Toyota 29. They've got ahead of Midlands now, and Renault are trying to jump up a little bit, but Toro Rosso have lost themselves some ground again. They're on 18 points, and Williams is up to 23. So Toro Rosso really haven't been doing well. They've been plagued with reliability issues, but hopefully they can get that under control, and hopefully they can get a few more points as well, because Liuzzi, he's looked quick all in most of the races. Probably 8 out of 9. 8 out of 9, there's only been 8. 7 out of 8. But yeah, he looked quick in like 7 out of 8 races, and he's just had reliability issues, which means he's only got 9 points. Like, there's been 3 or 4 races, I think, where he was sat in the points comfortably, and then just retires. So yeah, hopefully they can get that under control. And the next one, I believe, is Canada. Yeah. No. Yeah, it's Canada. No, yeah. Anyway, join me for the next one, where it might be a little bit more of a consistent upload than 2 months.